What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Skyblock. And man, this place it's getting noisy, but that's a good thing because, I don't really like being alone. But today I'm excited because last episode we were able to cure 2 zombie villagers, and now we've got these guys here. We've still got a witch trapped in there, but we're gonna use these guys and really get this place pumping out some great stuff. We're gonna be able to trade with some villagers after we start doing some breeding, and I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them for an iron farm. I want to make it so that you at home, if you want to do the same thing, it's easy on you. If you only got a couple hours one night to build a farm, you should be able to do it. All right, as I'm gathering resources, I'm starting to think I might want to actually get going on the actual villager breeding before I build the farm, because if I happen to lose one of these 2 as I was trying to transport them into the actual villager breeder / iron farm, I would not be happy at all. So let's go ahead and just manually breed them up where they are right here, and they'll be safe and sound, and then we can just take their offspring for the actual iron farm and villager breeder. All right, I got 3 beds set up, so they should be willing to create a baby to occupy the 3rd bed. We just need to let them out of their boats. I've got a cage around them, so they shouldn't go anywhere. Now, the babies will definitely be wandering around once they're born, but that's okay. We'll let them check out the island. No big deal. All right, let's let these guys out. Hopefully, I thought he was going to sink down under the slab and just go into the void. Woo! Okay, that's a little scary. All right, now that is done, grab our carrots, go ahead, take 3 stacks. Why not? I mean, they've been trapped in a boat for a few days. I'm sure they're hungry. And we'll give them a little bit of space. Oh, look at that. Sharing is caring. Look away, privacy. I think I hear a little one. Where are you in the coat there? Where you at? There he is. Hello. Of course he wants to jump on the bed. Now, actually, what we could do is take that baby and block its path so that it can't see a bed, and then they may be willing to create another one. Just take them on a little boat ride over here. All right, that should do it. All right, we're going to find out if they have enough beds to make another baby here. If that one has given up his bed because he can't path to it, then they should... what just happened? Oh, no! I think they made a baby who immediately fell into the void because they're in a boat. Honestly, I've never seen that. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess we will take them out of the boat so the next one hopefully survives. I shouldn't be laughing about that. I'm very sorry that happened. All right, looks like this one survived. Oh, man. Okay, lesson learned. We'll keep them out of the boat for now, but I do want to get this little guy separated again. All right, so we've got that one, and we've got this one. I think these 2 will be our villagers that we actually put in the villager breeder / iron farm, and we'll keep these guys there until we don't need them anymore. We can probably get them to be useful as traders. All right, I think I gathered enough materials to start making this, and I want to do the same thing I did with the mob farm. I want it to kind of stay close so that I can keep my eye on it. And also that way, as it's producing, it'll be right here so I can move things around into a central storage, which eventually will probably be about right here. We'll see. I'm still kind of designing as we go, but instead of going off that direction like I did the mob farm, I think I'll go off this direction, and I don't need to worry about anything being above this farm and reducing any kind of spawn rates of anything because we don't really have that going on in this one. So I'm just going to go out here a bit and we'll start building this up. All right, I got a little path, and it is dusk, which means they're going to be wanting to... Yep, they already are. So let's go ahead and let these guys free, and hopefully they will go straight up to the beds over here. And maybe we should take these away just in case. All right, let's see what they do. Now, those may be a little too far away for them to see, so we might have to kind of like lure them over just a little bit. Maybe make a bed over here. Kind of hope they lure out that way. Here they come. And then once they come over here, before they get here, we'll take that bed away. And he immediately ran off because there was mobs here. But he is going up there. Okay, that's interesting. And I see him going straight for the beds. Perfect. All right, I think he's going to stay there since it's nighttime. Okay, I was going to say, where did he go? He took that one. Let's see if we can get that other one. Oh, here he comes straight away. Okay, come on up. Oh, no, I was in his way. Uh-oh. He's going to run away again. Where are you going? Where are you going? He's a daring one. He worked his way around. Okay, there we go. And up he goes. All right, and then he's in the bed. If we put that back down, then he shouldn't be able to get out. Flip that up, lock him in. And look at that, because he got scared by the zombies. He called in a golem reinforcement. And it's literally inside. Oh, did he kill our witch? No, she's still in there. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep through the night ourselves and see what happens to those villagers in that cell up there. Hopefully they do not get out when they wake up. They are still in there. Perfect. Okay, so these are our 2 villagers. We're going to need to give them some carrots and stuff to get them willing to breed. And then once they do, the babies will just kind of like run out and fall down. In fact, we can put some more beds up to kind of entice the babies to actually run out so they don't end up getting stuck in there as they grow up. But we'll do that in just a minute. I don't really want to have to deal with that just yet. And we're going to have to take care of our golem friend. Luckily for us, we have plenty of arrows, and I'm just going to do this from a distance and hopefully not hurt the villagers in there. I don't think he can get out, can he? Okay, whew. There we go, our first iron from an iron golem. Nice. All right, we only brought in 2 villagers. We should have brought in 3, but I really didn't want to touch our 2 safety net villagers. So instead, I'm going to just block this area off so that babies can't get out of here. And I will give these guys some carrots and let them breed up. All right, here's some carrots for you. Let's just stick around long enough to make sure they're happy with that. All right, we've got some hearts. That's a good sign. And we have a baby. All right, I'm going to leave these blocks in place. Hopefully it doesn't get out. And we'll let that baby grow up, and then we will be ready for the next stage. I may or may not have just made 64 buttons. Oh, I really hope we find use for these later. That's a complete waste of stone. Dang it! All right, so while I was waiting for the villager to grow up, I went ahead and made the little drop chute that the iron golems are going to fall into, and then I was reminded there is a piece of this that I don't have. It's the lava. So I'm wondering if for now, until I do get my hands on some lava, if we can just utilize the campfires just like we did over there. And it will hurt the villagers until I guess they fall down another level, but we can trap the golems up here just by putting some blocks here because they are 3 tall. And then if we put the campfires about here, then hopefully they will sit here and just burn and die. So we'll do that for now as a temporary solution until we get some lava, and then we can replace it out later. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and open this up now. Let's make some campfires. Get those in place. And there we go. All right, looks like our villagers have finally grown up, right? All 3 are adults, so now I can fix this. And I'm starting to prepare for the zombie holding chamber right here. That's right, we're going to have to pull a zombie out of our mob farm and lure him up here. He's going to scare our villagers about so that they summon a golem, and that's how we get the iron farm working. And then once we give them carrots, they're going to think that they could breed because there's also these beds in range, and they will make the babies. So yeah, this is all just about ready to go. I'll do some cleaning up here, open this back up so that the babies, once they are born, can get back out. And then it's time to lure a zombie in, which, you know, that should go swimmingly, I think. I have a plan here. We basically need to get the zombie to just chase us up these stairs. We're going to come into here, and then we're going to jump across, and we're going to stay right here until he gets in here and falls into this hole. Now, he probably will hit us, and we'll fall down there. We'll be okay, I think, taking 1 hit from a zombie, I hope. We will need to wait till nighttime, though, so that they're not burning in the daylight as they come up. So I guess what I'll do is I'll do the boat trick once again and see if I can get a zombie out of here. Hopefully it'll be nighttime by the time I'm done, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, here we go. F3B so we can see the boat, and I think we can hit it right here, and the chase is on. Let's go. Just make sure. Oh, he's after the villagers. Okay, don't go after the villagers. You're after me, buddy. Okay, don't fall off the steps, please. Step right up, step right up. Line of sight, good to go, and we're over here. Come on in, and you don't want to. There you go. You're in the hole. Once we flip open this trapdoor, he should be able to see the villagers. And right away, they start freaking out. So let's see if they call in there it is. Our first golem right there. And he's going down below. Okay, now I need to see, is it actually, the campfire thing going to actually work? If we come in here, we should hear it burning once it gets there. Oh, no. I'm going to go into free cam mode here just to see what's happening. It looks like, oh, he is not quite getting to where they are. What we could do is swap this out with some trapdoors right here and then take these blocks out, and I think that'll work. All right, we're going to have to get in there and fix this situation up. Looks like I'm out of trapdoors, so let me go grab some of those. If we just put those right there and then take these out, that should give them a little more room to fall into the campfires. Here we go. Okay, taking damage. Okay, not mad at me, are you? I'm going to back off. Just in case. He keeps looking at me like he wants me to help him. I'm sorry. I need your iron, buddy. There we go. And the iron came right down. It actually shot right in my inventory. Look at that, 9 iron already. Sweet. I'm going to take that poppy too. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of water right here so that it floods it over. And then that way the iron will actually fall down and we can just catch it for there, right there for now. In fact, we already could put in a hopper, I suppose. I've got enough iron for it. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, let's see if this is going to work. We're going to put water right there. That should flood it over this direction. And we might have to close this up just to make sure it gets there. All right, we've got another one in there burning. I've got this hopper facing into this chest, and we'll just keep our eye on this chest. Once that golem dies, our item should end up right in there. And there's our iron. Oh my gosh, 5 of them that time. Look at us. We've already got enough iron to make a better chest plate. Nice. And by chest plate, I meant chest plate and helmet. Now we're styling. The nice thing about this zombie was he grabbed that rotten flesh right away, which means he is not going to despawn as long as he's holding an item. So that really helped us out. We didn't need a name tag. I forgot to mention that. As soon as I saw him grab that, I knew we got a good one. Oh, here comes another golem. Oh, I love seeing it. We're going to have so much iron. So with the iron farm running smoothly and the villager breeder working, I think it's time to shift our focus on to villager trading. And it's time to set up a little trading hall. Usually, I would start with a Fletcher and just trade sticks because obviously we can get wood really easy and break them down into sticks. But that requires a fletching table, which requires 2 gravel, or flint, I should say. And we don't have gravel anywhere. None of these islands around here have gravel for us to take. So the other way to get gravel on Skyblock is to trade with piglins, and that requires gold, which means we would have to do a gold farm, which I'm not prepared to do today. So I think we'll keep it simple, and we'll just use farmers and maybe librarians. I believe we do have, yes, sugarcane. Okay, so we're going to want to plant this sugarcane. Ooh, that's going to require either dirt or sand to plant it on. Actually, mud would be really, really good. And I think there's mud on, oh, yeah, that one, right? The mangrove right there. That island right there has mud. And we've already been out to it. So maybe I'll go out there, collect the mud, and start planting some sugarcane, get that going, and maybe expand a carrot farm. Might have to do that one manually for now. I just want to do a demonstration here showing you guys what I meant about the mud with the sugarcane, because this is actually pretty brilliant, and it was my friend Gemini Tay that showed me this, and very smart, very smart. And here we go. We're going to put down a chest, and we need to make a hopper, which we can do because I have 54 iron now. The iron farm is absolutely cranking, so super cool. Let's make ourselves a hopper there, and we'll pop it to the back of this chest, and now you can see a mud block on top. It's not a full block, so if you stand on top of it, you can actually see, if you hit F3, you can see on the left there that my Y value is negative 60.125, right? And so that's not a full block. If it's a full block, it would be a 0. See that 61.0? So that's how you know that that's not a full block. Also, when on top of a hopper, that means it can pull an item right through. And that is good for us because we're going to have sugarcane sitting here and then kind of surround it with blocks, and then we can have a piston, break the sugarcane, and it'll just fall down and get collected. But in order to plant the sugarcane, we got to have a water source. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a little waterlogged stair because, you know, nice and compact. We can put some trapdoors in here to hold the side. We're just going to do one for now, and then we'll expand this out later. But let's put the water in, and now with that, we should be able to actually plant the sugarcane. There you go. So sugarcane can actually be planted on mud. So this is a super cool way to collect sugarcane. We will need a piston, to be able to start automating this. For now, I'm going to have to come over and break it. Oh, and because we just built stuff with solid surfaces, let's make sure it has a light. And I did get redstone at one point from killing a witch. I don't know what I did with it. Did I put it over here? Oh, I actually have 2 redstone. So with the iron and with the redstone, we actually could make a piston. Just need some cobble, and then that should be enough. There's our piston, and look at that. We actually made an advancement. Witch power. That's right. We used the power of the witch for the redstone. That's amazing. Now that's great. We have a piston, but we don't have any way to have it like automatically go off when the sugarcane grows. We would need either an observer, or we would need a little bit more redstone to make something like an etho hopper clock if we want to do that. So yeah, this is still not super useful, but yeah, what we could do is basically put the piston here, and then when that grows, have the piston kind of knock it off, and then that would get collected. So yeah, I need to maybe keep killing some witches, or I could try to convert a villager to a cleric and then buy the redstone that way. However, that requires a brewing stand, which requires a blaze rod, which requires a trip to the nether that I'm not super prepared for just yet. Ooh, look at this free redstone. All this loot just hanging out. We got to get a hopper under here and at least collect it, because you never know when that's going to happen. And right now, redstone, I'll take it. All right, I had to put a trapdoor in just to stop the mobs from coming through so I could actually swap out some of these blocks. All right, we're going to put a double chest here. We're going to put a hopper here. And then I think, yeah, that'll be good. I don't think I want to leave this trapdoor, although it is kind of nice to be able to have a way to like shut this off. But with that trapdoor there, does that mean there's no longer going to be entity cramming? Which could be pretty bad because there's so many mobs that could lag out my world. I suppose at some point I'm going to hit mob cap though. Actually, it seems okay. It looks like entity cramming is still happening. Some drops are making its way outside of this, but that's okay. This is kind of nice. It gives me the ability to do that and shut this off anytime I need to. All right, sugarcane is starting to come along. I'm collecting it over there, manually harvesting it for now, like I said. And while I'm waiting for more to grow, and one grows right in front of our face, nice. While I'm waiting for more to grow until we have enough to start getting some trading going, I think I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here. There we go, 15, we're getting there. Going to do a little bit of cleanup on the island right here. I think it is time to get rid of this switch. In fact, I have another one just chilling in a boat that if I really need another one, I have one. But they are easy to pull from the system, so we're just going to go ahead and take care of this one. There we go. Unfortunately, these drops are not very helpful, but I'm going to take these 2 villagers, and we're going to go ahead and start getting a little villager trading hall station set up. And I think I'm going to go over there a little bit. I want to get away from this. I'm really tired of hanging out right here. This is just so annoying to be near this mob farm. So yeah, I want to start pushing stuff a little bit further away so I don't have to listen to it all the time, including my cobblestone generator, because I've been standing here having to listen to that noise way too much while I'm gathering the cobblestone. I got out of the boat, almost fell right off the island. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Oh, yep, there definitely is a slime chunk over there. I saw another slime just now. That's the second one I've seen. That does remind me that I can't just leave myself AFK out in the open then. If slime are going to be spawning right there, I could probably slab it, but I kind of also want to figure out exactly where the slime chunk is. If we go F3G, we can see all the chunks, and I think, oh my gosh, is it literally just because I've rarely seen them, it might just be this chunk right here. Of course, that's where I built the iron farm. Whoops. Maybe there is a way that we can kind of do a slime farm underneath this still. I don't know. It won't be as productive. We may have to do something like that unless I can find another slime chunk, but that does mean we should probably make sure that this stays spawn proof, I guess. I want to watch. I want to see, because if they're spawning here, then we're probably good. We can probably use this chunk. But if they're in this chunk, then yeah, we definitely should have built our iron farm somewhere else. We'll see. Also, since I've been expanding the island out, or at least the base plate of the island out, I decided to make a better cobblestone generator. So I've got one now that can actually create multiple cobblestone at a time. So it's going to be a lot faster to collect now than just waiting for a single block to form. And yeah, we're already getting a decent amount here going. And I think it's about time. I think it's time I actually get some villagers in place. I kind of came up with a good idea, I think. I want to put them directly underneath the iron farm. So we're going to have just like another like floor just underneath, like a basement to it. And then we'll kind of spread them around. I think that'd be really cool to just have the villagers right there because our villager breeder is right here. And that means it'll be easy to transport all these guys. Got a bunch in there actually, up into their spots. So I got some building to do. We've got another slime spawn, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm starting to build in that chunk I was thinking it might be. But we might as well collect some slime. Hopefully they drop some. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Our first slime ball. Woo! The stickiest trampoline in the world. Collect slime balls by killing a slime. Check that one off. All right, this is starting to come along. I've got some spaces up here ready to go. And this is the style I went with. I want to have these trapdoors. I want to like kind of keep it open so from the outside you can kind of see what's going on in here. And then I'm hoping to get these guys just right next to each other. If we put these trapdoors like this, we can put one here and one here. This used to be a problem. I think they solved it. So we're going to start getting some workstations. And the first one, I guess we'll do a librarian so that we can start trading our sugarcane, which we'll actually need in the first place to make the lectern. So we got to make a few books first, which good thing we have some leather from our passive mob farm. In fact, we have plenty. We're going to need 3 books, and then that means we're going to need 9 sugarcane to convert to paper. So let's hope that we have, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Might as well harvest these while we're over here. And let's turn it into paper. And these should be our first 3 books. There is our bookshelf. Perfect. And from there, we can make a lectern. All right, now I'm hoping that once I release him, he will just want to come to this lectern and choose it as a job, and then we can kind of trap him in here. But let's see, we may have to kind of coax him over a little bit. Let's get him out of his boat. Oh, it is getting nighttime, so it's kind of like past the time that they would be doing their jobs. So we might have to use a bed to lure him over. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, up here. Come on up. Here he comes. Get him closer to his workstation. All right, and he took the job. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and push him up in here. Oh, of course. He wants to sleep. I think instead, I will go ahead and do that for him. And I don't think I'll go far. In fact, he's already in. Okay, so if we do that, I don't think he can. Yeah, he can get out. How about there? There we go. That's better. I wonder, can they get out if I flip this up? Because that would look better, wouldn't it? Well, we'll give him some time. We'll see what happens. I don't think he's going to wander far. Let's see if he got the actual paper trade. Look at that. He did, and it's only 19. All right, let's go grab some paper and lock that in. We are getting some sort of discount for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Is it because he remembers that I saved his life? Huh, that was forever ago. Nice memory, dude. All right, here we go. Coming back with our paper. Hopefully he still has the same deal. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Our first trade, and there we go. Mansion and monuments. Okay, it's a little different than the what a deal that I'm used to getting, but I'll take it. I think it's broken. Get a treasure map from a village. That's not right. Oh, well. We got an emerald nonetheless. Things are moving along rather quickly. I am excited. There is so much more to do here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Of course, you know what to do. If you are, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that before you go so you don't miss any future episodes. And with that said, I will see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.